World Cup fans thought they had seen everything from VAR, offside lines, penalty checks, red cards reviewed, goals ruled out by millimeters. But during Brazil's opening Group C clash with Morocco and New Jersey, viewers were left staring at their screens and asking the same question. Wait, VAR can now check a corner kick? That moment came in a tense 1-1 draw, when Brazil believed they had won a corner. The referee pointed to the flag. Brazil were ready to keep the pressure on. Then, suddenly, play stopped. VAR got involved, and what looked like a routine corner became the latest World Cup talking point. The incident happened during Brazil versus Morocco, a match already full of pressure, expectation, and drama. Brazil, led by Carlo Ancelotti, were trying to start their World Cup campaign with authority. Morocco, dangerous and disciplined, were refusing to back down. At one point, the referee signaled for a Brazil corner after the ball went behind. It looked simple. It looked normal. Nobody expected a major delay. But the video assistants reviewed the incident and spotted something important on the replay. Matheus Cunha, the Manchester United forward, had touched the ball last. That meant the original decision was wrong. Instead of a Brazil corner, Morocco should have had a goal kick. VAR informed the referee. The decision was changed, and Morocco were awarded the goal kick. Technically, the correct decision was reached. But for many watching at home, that was not the issue. The confusion was about the process. Because fans are used to VAR checking goals, penalties, red cards, and cases of mistaken identity. But seeing VAR intervene over a corner kick decision caught many people completely off guard. And this was not the only VAR controversy of the tournament. Just days earlier, in the match between the USA and Paraguay, play was stopped after Antonee Robinson put the ball out of play. The referee was sent to the pitchside monitor to review a yellow card shown to Tim Ream for a challenge on Miguel Almiron. The replay showed that Almiron had not been touched. The card for Ream was rescinded, and instead, the yellow card was shown to the Paraguay forward. It became the first ever case of mistaken identity in that situation. But then came another twist. Even though the final decision may have felt fair, reports suggested the intervention itself was wrong under the mistaken identity rules. So before fans had even fully understood one VAR debate, another one arrived. And this time, it was about a corner being overturned into a goal kick. That is where the real frustration exploded. For supporters, the biggest question was not whether Morocco deserved the goal kick. The replay showed Cunha touched the ball last, so the decision made sense. The bigger question was this: why can VAR take away a wrongly awarded corner but seemingly not intervene the other way around? That detail left fans baffled. Some viewers felt the rule was confusing. Others said it was good to correct clear mistakes, but only if the system works both ways. And plenty of fans admitted they had never seen VAR review a corner decision like that before. One fan questioned how VAR could remove a corner, but not award one in the opposite situation. Another said the change could be a positive move, but only if it was applied consistently. A third viewer said it was the first time they had ever seen a corner checked by VAR, calling the tournament ridiculous. And another simply asked the question millions were thinking: VAR can now overturn a wrong corner decision? The moment became even more dramatic because it happened in a major Brazil match. Brazil are always under the microscope at a World Cup. Every decision, every touch, every attacking chance is magnified. So when a corner disappeared after a VAR check, it did not feel like a small technical correction. It felt like a new chapter in football's ongoing VAR debate. On the pitch, the match continued. Morocco had taken the lead through Ismail Saibari, putting pressure on one of the tournament's biggest teams. Brazil needed a response, and Vinicius Jr. eventually delivered the equalizer, rescuing a point for Ancelotti's side. The game finished 1-1. But after the final whistle, much of the conversation was not only about Brazil dropping points, Morocco's strong performance, or Vinicius Jr.'s equalizer. It was about VAR. Again, this is the problem football now faces. When VAR gets the final decision right, fans still want to understand why it was allowed to get involved in the first place. In Brazil versus Morocco, the replay showed Matheus Cunha touched the ball last. Morocco received the goal kick. The correct call was made. But the confusion around the new rule left viewers frustrated because consistency matters just as much as accuracy. A corner became a goal kick. A yellow card in another match was moved from one player to another, and fans are now asking where the line is drawn. Is VAR becoming sharper and more accurate? Or is it becoming harder for supporters to understand in real time? For Brazil, the focus now turns to the rest of Group C after a 1-1 draw that was far from straightforward. For Morocco, it was a valuable point against one of football's giants, But for the World Cup audience, this match may be remembered for something else entirely. The day VAR reviewed a corner kick and left everyone asking what happens next.